Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your girl RX Chanel. Welcome to my channel, and today we are going to have a little story time. Story time, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually my first story time, and it's one of the juiciest stories I have so far. So let's get right into it. So I'm gonna start this story off by telling you like some background history about me and Christian. Me and Christian dated all throughout high school. We had a very, very toxic relationship, like honestly. In high school, we both beefed with so many people over each other. It was freaking ridiculous. Like, it was a hot mess. So, like, our relationship, to sum our relationship up in one word, it would be hot mess. Like, it was a hot mess. So, this situation happened after we graduated. Me and Christian had already broken up. So, me and Christian also had a lot of mutual friends, so we would always run into each other at parties, but it wasn't never any beef or anything like that. It was just like, hey, Christian's here, hey, what's up? That was the end. But it was also like an unspoken rule between me and Christian that we were not at that point where we can bring other people around each other yet. Like, we were not at that point. We were just cool with seeing each other and keeping it moving, but we were not at the point where I could bring my new boyfriend around him and he could not bring his new girlfriend around me. That we were just not at that point. Like I said, we were both like extremely immature at this point. I was probably 19. Yeah, I think I just had turned 19, so I was extremely immature. So in this story, my friend Amber had a party. She had just moved into her own house, so we were having parties literally like every single weekend. It was just like crazy, like legit. I'm not even exaggerating. We had a party every weekend. Like, we didn't have any worries. Why not? So at this one particular party, I knew Christian would be there, but it wasn't a big deal for me. Like, I didn't really care. So we're at the party, it's lit, we're all drinking, having fun. Christian comes, I don't pay him any mind. Next thing I know, this girl's walking in and I'm like, who is this? But she's here with Christian. So I'm like, oh, in the beginning I'm like, oh, okay. But I felt like I played it cool after that. I didn't do anything to cause a scene. But then we're all later into the party, we're still all having a good time. I never say anything to Christian at that point. I didn't even speak to him. It was just like, whatever. We both having a good time. We're ignoring each other, which we should have probably kept it that way. But he decides to leave the party, which was fine. I still was having a good time with my friends. Then he comes back with a rose for this girl. And I'm like, number one, this is like a ratchet ass house party. Like, it wasn't nothing where you would bring a girlfriend to, and it wasn't like, the fact that he brought a rose, it just screamed like doing the most. I want to do the most. That's what that shit screamed when he brought that rose in. I want to cause attention. I want to do the most. Like, so like, mind you, everybody know we dated and we were like, you know, everybody in that whole party knew that. So that shit just like made me look crazy. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, he's trying to be smart. Like, you know what I mean? He's going out of his way to try to be smart. Because clearly it wasn't affecting me in the beginning when he just walked in with her. Because I'm like, I'm cute. She not bad looking, but I'm cute. So you can't make me jealous by bringing another woman in there. So he had to go out of his way to try to, you know, cause a scene. So I fed into it because I was a child. And, like, I'm not crying, y'all. I just got my eyes water. I fed into it because I was a child. So, and, I mean, I was a kid. So, like I said, I fed into it. So, at one point in the party, I had went upstairs. And I was intoxicated at this point. And in my intoxicated little mind, I felt like I heard the girl say something smart, yo. I'm telling you, that girl ain't say nothing smart. All my friends tell me to this day, that girl did not say nothing to you. You just wanted to fight. And I honestly believe they were right. They were right. I like, for years I kind of was like, no, she said something, but now I know, like, girl, she did not say nothing to you. You just wanted to fight. So in my mind, though, my little intoxicated mind, I believe that she said something smart. So I walked downstairs like, what you say? You said something smart? And I start getting aggressive. I'm like, what you say? What you say? So then my friends start pulling me up the steps like, whoa, what's going on? I'm like, no, she said something smart when I was walking up the steps. They're like, she didn't say nothing. So they try to, like, you know, pull me up the steps, pull the girl out the house. Mind you, the girl never got aggressive. She just was like, I didn't say nothing. I ain't even say nothing. But they just pulled her out the house because I was way too amped. So, like, my eyes were on. So, like, they had pulled her out the house because I was just too amped. I was on go. So, by the time I fake calmed down, I came down the steps. I know she wasn't there, but they was outside. So, I'm like, I'm going outside. So, I went outside, and I'm like, so what did you say? Talking to the girl. At this point, everybody like, Chanel, go in the house. Like, please, you want in a party. So I hand my friend my phone, and I'm like, what did you say? Here comes Christian. You ain't even about that life. I look around like, because I know he ain't talking to me, because you're not about to play me in front of a girl that I'm about to fight. Like, now, he completely went off of the chick and went on to Christian. Like, that shit was on and popping, y'all. It was on and popping. So I'm like, wait, what you say? I'm like, I'm not about that life. So at this point, I'm walking towards him. I'm like, I'm not about that life. He like, you not even about that life, blah, blah, blah. Y'all, when I tell y'all I swung on him, like, I really swung on him. Mind you, I was intoxicated. And not to mention, I'm really not even a fighter. So I swung on him, and I swung so slow, like this slow jab. Yo, when I tell y'all, after I swung, he grabbed my arm like this and then flung me around and had me in a headlock with my own arm. A headlock in my own arm. Like, I was so embarrassed. But, like, soon as my friends had seen, you know, that I couldn't, like, defend myself, even though he wasn't trying to hit me, he literally was just trying to defend himself. So, like, but when my friends seen me, like, in a little awkward position, literally, they, like, was on go. Like, you know, they just came over, pop, pop, pop. They started beating him up. I swear, y'all, it was like 5 or 6 of my friends against him. Mind you, he is so small. He not small. He, like, maybe 5'9". At this point, he probably weighed, like, 130 pounds, 120 pounds. And all my girlfriends beat him up, girl. Meanwhile, the girl routed. When the heat went from her to Christian, the girl said, that's my cue. She was out, y'all. I don't even remember where she went, but, like, I know when I was fighting him, she was nowhere to be around. She probably was like, this, like, I'm out. Like, you know what I mean? We beat Christian ass. So then, after all of this happens, and Christian leaves or whatever, I'm like, where's my phone? Because, you know, I told you I handed my friend my phone. I'm like, where's my phone? So when she had to jump in it to jump Christian, she set my phone down. And somebody stole my phone off the party. At this point, I've been in a headlock. I beat my ex-boyfriend up. And I lost my brand new iPhone. Y'all, listen, ladies, do not ever let anybody get you to this point. Like I said, I was only 19 years old, fresh out of high school. In my emotions, I thought I loved this boy. And I felt, like, embarrassed. Like, that's the only reason I, like, went there for it. Because I was embarrassed. I'm like, I feel like he's trying to play me. You know what I mean? So that's why I went to that extent. But, like, me being 25, if I was ever in that situation again, I would never let nobody make me feel like, niggas can never make me feel like that. Like, I'm too sure of myself. Nobody can ever make me feel like, oh, let me beat this girl up. Sis is not fighting nobody over no man. Like, but like I said, I was only 19, so that's why that went down. But if you are ever in a situation like this, ladies, the best thing to do is to just stay cute, mind your business, because at the end of the day, he's mad that you're cute, and that's why he has to go out of his way to try to make you jealous. He's just mad that you're cute. And I didn't realize that back then, because it was guys in the party trying to talk to me and stuff like that. I didn't realize at that point, like, he's only trying to make you jealous because he sees you having fun living your life. Because I wasn't paying him no mind, y'all. But he seen me having fun, and he said, I won't ruin that shit. And he did. So, like, ladies, don't ever, ever, ever let anybody get you like, that nigga got me, okay? Never. Okay? But guys, yes, that is the story on how me and my girlfriends jumped to my ex-boyfriend. If you like this video, please smash that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with plenty more story times about my crazy days. Makeup tutorials, chit chat, get ready with me, lookbooks, everything, anything you can imagine. So please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys again. This is RX Chanel, and I will see you later.